What happens if you get caught in the rain on your e-bike ride? Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. Today we're going to talk about what happens if you get caught in the rain on your e-bike. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at Sixthreezero. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, we've got a really rainy day here in San Clemente, California, and I'm out on my e-bike. Now, I didn't get caught in the rain. I came out here on purpose. But what happens if you're out on an e-bike ride and all of a sudden it starts downpouring? What should you be concerned about? What should you do? Well, a couple things, and I don't know if you can notice over there, is I've actually done some preparation on this e-bike to be prepared to be in the rain. So if you are going to go out for an e-bike ride either in the rain or there's a chance of rain that you may get caught out there, couple things you may want to bring with you or prepare before you start your ride. So number one, a plastic bag to put over your screen here. It's a really good idea. We don't want any water to seep in through cable connections that could potentially shut down the electrical system. So I put a bag on here and then I wrapped it with electrical tape to seal that off. Now, another thing I want to point out is inside of your cable housing, there are connections for wires, okay? So a lot of times for these wires that run through the frame, there's a connection up here so you can unplug. The reason for that is so you can unplug the items at the handlebar, replace it here, and the connection is here versus down inside the frame. Now, with that said, the wrapping that is covering the wires is not waterproof on those connections. So what I've done is taken my electrical tape and I've wrapped those extra to keep them concealed. The electrical tape is nice because it's got a low adhesive and it will come off very easily. It's not a bad idea to just tape those up in general so those connections never come off. It's not going to really do you any harm. It's only going to be beneficial, especially if you use electrical tape, like I said, because it's something you could get off easily. Now, the other thing too is underneath the frame, sometimes down here or down here where the battery goes in, there's also going to be other connections. So you may just want to find all of those and throw some electrical tape on. Also, where the battery is going in, the wires are going into the battery, throw some tape around there as well to seal that off. Now, in the case of the Simple Step Through 20-inch that I have here, this is a rear rack battery. So depending on where your battery is located, if it's under the seat, that's going to be the ideal situation in rain, just because the seat's going to be covering a lot of that downward rain. If you have it on the top of the frame, again, it's going to be susceptible to the water coming straight in. So what I've done is I've thrown the electrical tape on top of the battery here where it connects to the controller housing, again, to seal it off from the water. Something you could do if it's located on the top, you can also do it underneath here as well. So I would say if you live in a place where you get a lot of rain frequently, I would do that just generally speaking if you ever think there's a chance of getting caught in the rain. And I'm gonna wipe my seat off here. Or, you know, if you have a bag or something that you travel with or a basket, carry some electrical tape. I actually have my electrical tape right here in my pocket. You could get this for, you know, $2 at Lowe's or Home Depot, and just a little plastic bag. And so worst case, if you're out in the pouring rain and you have no other way of getting home, you could find some shelter for a minute and prep the bike to go out in the rain and then make your way home. Now, you could also wait, call somebody and get picked up. That's another option. But again, places that have high humidity in the summer and rain can come sort of unexpectedly, like Florida, the Midwest, parts of the East Coast as well. You know, you might want to always be prepared for some downfall. Then, you know, the only thing that's really going to bother you is the rain in your face, but your e-bike will be fine and you could always get yourself home. And if it's warm climate out there, riding in the rain's pretty fun. Now it's about 55 degrees here today, so it's not super warm, but still kind of fun feeling being out in the rain. Now don't forget, be careful when you're out in the rain because your brakes are gonna be wet and your tires are gonna be slick, so you wanna take extra precaution. So, any other questions at all, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, this e-bike and all the e-bikes we carry are linked in the description below. In addition to that, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. Also, we warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. And if you want to come out for a test ride, we're located in San Clemente, California. Come out on a sunny day, not a rainy day. And we're at 1046 Calle Recodo Unit K. Come ride all of our e-bikes before you purchase. And lastly, join our community. We have a Facebook group called Sixthreezero Peddlers. There's thousands of members in the group. Join before you purchase to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download our app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.